When the knock on the door occurred, it was simply another calm afternoon. I had just begun to unwind and take in the cozy ambiance of my smart home when I heard the familiar yet unnerving sound of someone hammering non-stop. It was confirmed by a quick look through the glass. Karen, the infamous president of the HOA, stood there with that scornful expression that had been all too familiar over the years. She was always complaining about the color of my mailbox and the manner I maintained my grass. I had no desire for another altercation. She had accused me of everything from parking laws to the height of my grass over the course of the months. On multiple times, she had gone too far in attempting to impose arbitrary regulations. She had written me enough letters already, each one more combative than the one before. I wasn't going to let her in today. I walked to my living room where my smart home system was in operation and turned my back on the door. As I sat down, the automated lights dimmed, and I checked the security cameras on my phone. Now, Karen was hammering on the door and yelling, things from inside that I could hardly hear. Conveniently, my home system provided a prompt resolution to undesirable guests. I had included a function that would notify the local government in the event of an interruption. It initially appeared to be a straightforward safety measure, a means of preventing bullying from anyone, particularly her. However, I had no idea how bad things would get until I touched a few buttons on my phone today. My smart house immediately sent the police an emergency alert describing the disturbance and the threat I was in. The situation worsened more quickly than I thought it would. I heard sirens in the distance as Karen began to kick at the door. The front yard was filled with flashing blue lights by the time Karen finally got the door open. As unformed cops hurried toward her, I stood motionless. She was unaware that my home was actively watching her every step in addition to being furnished with cutting-edge technology. She was promptly taken into custody by the authorities who questioned her behavior. Didn't know your home could call SWAT, huh? With a faint sensation of satisfaction, I muttered to myself as Karen was escorted away. My veins are still throbbing with the adrenaline from the meeting. The president of the HOA had misjudged the capabilities of contemporary technology. She was unaware that there was more to my smart home than convenience. It served as a shield and protection, and it had kept me safe today.